What is going on, everybody? My name is Nick from MWK Pop, and I want to welcome you to the first ever, I guess you can say this is not really the first ever, but it kind of is, episode of Beyond K-Pop. Now, if you've watched my channel update video, which hopefully has been uploaded before this one goes up, then you will know that this is a brand new series that I'm starting, inspired basically from going to the Korean indie music panel at KCON. I went there and it was pretty cool. They talked about where they dropped a lot of names for, indie groups that are good, which is cool. That's not really what I was expecting it to be about, but that's okay because I ended up taking something away from that though. And there was a person in the audience who asked the question on whether or not there was anybody on YouTube who talks about Korean indie music. And as I said in my channel update video, the answer was no, there is not. But there is Mr. Popo, who because he's like one of the most famous and most popular K-pop YouTubers on the internet. He said, or they said no, but Mr. Popo does every once in a while talk about some Korean indie. And I was like, you know what? He does, but the way that he does it isn't really the way that I do it. And I don't really think that it's the best way as far as, promoting and telling you about these groups. So that is what this series is going to be all about. Every single Monday at 10 a.m. in the morning or 10 a.m. Eastern time, I will be releasing another episode of Beyond K-Pop talking about some new groups that I've found, new releases that I think are pretty good, all kinds of stuff relating to Korean indie music. We're going to try and keep the episodes between 15 to 20 minutes because that seems to be a reasonable length at this point in time. So 15 to 20 minutes about purely Korean indie music, groups that you probably have never heard of, groups that I like, groups that I've just discovered, brand new releases from these groups to give them a bit of publicity and exposure on an international stage, which is something that of course, when you make it big or start getting some traction in the United States, if you're a foreign band, that is when you start having a bit of success and start making some money. So, I'm hoping that maybe at some point in the future, if not immediately, my videos can be a source of, a way to get some of these groups into the United States and get them into the US market, where they can start making money and being successful, getting rewarded for all of the hard work that they do as musicians, because indie musicians work really, 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 really hard for very little payoff. And just, when they start off, they're just doing it to have fun. The main thing that you do as an indie musician, and, as I said in the panel, as a Korean indie musician, is to promote yourself. You play live shows constantly. That's all you do. Live shows every weekend or every day that you possibly can. You're at a club playing a show. So I'm hoping that this series can lead to a different outlet for these groups to promote themselves, or for me to promote these groups for them, and then we can evolve that into it's becoming a series, or spawning different shows that I can use for groups to come on and talk a little bit about themselves, interview, that sort of stuff, to promote the songs so that they don't have to specifically promote through playing live shows constantly. That is the hope and goal of what this start right now is. So immediately, coming up next Monday, you can expect the first actual episode of Beyond K-Pop to come out, because it would be this one, but of course I haven't had anything prepared for that. I don't have any material to talk about. I don't have any graphics. I literally have nothing, created, no assets to make these videos yet. So I'm going to be working on that over this next week, and hopefully, definitely next Monday, it will be ready to go in some manner. We will have a video ready for you guys talking about Korean indie music. So I'm excited about it. I'm really excited about it. This is one of the things that I have, wanted to do. And, from basically January or February of this year. And after going to KCON and just when people talk about doing YouTube stuff or anything in general, their biggest advice or their biggest word is just do it. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to get started on doing what I can, and then we will evolve and grow into doing what I really want to do, the highest form of video that I want to do. So like I said, I hope that you enjoy these videos. I hope that these videos can help broaden your horizon into, you know, new Korean music that you didn't know existed, but you didn't know you liked until you heard it just now through my videos. So there you go. Short, hopefully, I don't know how long this has been, but a short introduction to the brand new series. Like I said, I hope that you're, you know, excited about it, that you're interested in it, and that you will watch them and support them, and that you will discover some new music that you enjoy through over the weeks to come until this series ends. So that is it for this, basically this first episode, this 0.5 episode of Beyond K-pop. I'm excited to bring it to you, and again, like I said, I hope that you're excited to watch it. I've said that about 1 trillion times, but I really do hope that you guys are excited for this and are looking forward to it. So that is going to be it for this video. Of course, as always, I want to thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.